Okay, so hello everyone. So Matt and Vlad and Matt here. And our topic today is our approach to unifying company products with shareable library. And so let's start this topic. So you have headache, you feel weakness, or you just your eyes red, or you have depression, yeah. So and if you feel something like this when you go through your applications, so it's probably the time to think about reusable library. Okay, and here are tips, like based on our experience, what you should think about when you're doing it. So first step, and from the most important thing, I think, it's like UX design, yeah? Because every time you work on something, please don't trust developers to develop design. It doesn't work, yeah? So please, that's the first step, like think about UX design and to have your application good looking everywhere and have it consistent and have it, just looks nice. And what you should think about is like to build your own UI set of components. So when you have your own set of components, you know that you have this component, it works in this way, actions on this component is hover, focus, and other actions is like prepared by some UX designer who know how it should work. So, and then you just base your implementation, that you implement components based on these mockups. So, and also what you should remember is like fonts, icons, I don't know, other types of components that will be reused in your projects. But please focus on this. That's the main thing that will give you the success in the future. Yes, so the next step is, yes, Mateusz, please.
The next step is the tooling. Tooling for your reusable library is like a foundation for it. So by the tooling we mean two things. So it's a mix of first selecting the technology stack that you will use to develop this library. It should be comfortable for you and your team to work with this stack. And of course, later you can just extend this stack to your needs. And the second thing is to prepare one common CLI program or build pipeline, something we call the toolkit. The toolkit should be a separate package with configurations, build dependencies, configurations for your bundlers if you use it, and something like that. Thanks to it, we gain the flexibility to adjust our build toolchain and furthermore add some new features. For example, you want to import the SVGs as the React components, so it's not a problem. You just add or create a plugin to your build toolchain, and every package that you create can use it. Yeah. And the last thing is that we should have in mind that these component libraries may grow in large sizes. For example, 100 plus components. So then you should think ahead. Should this library be split in some tiny bits, or if you want to maintain one large library? In our case, we split everything in tiny bits and manage it by the monorepository manager.
Okay, so that was also the important step. So the third step is like documentation. Documentation is very important, and we use in this case, it's easiest way, just use Storybook, for example, to show the components, to show they're in action, to document it. So, and like if everyone just come to your company or just start working on this, you don't need to just explain how it works, and someone who go to this application, to this Storybook also will not ask you what the shit you have here, yeah? So that's also important thing. And what you should focus on from our side, not only on documenting your components, but also explain people why they should use this library. Then the second thing is like, don't describe only your components, but also the library, how it works, how you should like set it up, and other stuff. And then also provide how to use it. So, library, let's say component version, component instruction, and so on and so on. And in final, you just need to have it like in one place, maybe not in one, but it's easy to access place. So everyone knows that he could go to this page, and then he have this instruction, he has this, I don't know, components all in one, all this stuff is like in one place, yeah? So that's important thing, because then you will also just achieve that more people will use your library. So the fourth step, I'm on the second step all the time. So the first step, maybe Mateusz?
Yeah, so the first step is the testing. It's one of the obvious steps for providing some components library that will be used across the projects. Our tip here is to write as many tests as you can to cover everything. Then you will not have a problem with maintaining the library, and you can also manage the regressions over it.
Yep. So, and the next step, and I think that's one step that everyone just forget about it all the time, it's like feedback. When your library grows, you know that every time you have some shit in your library. It's normal, yeah, that everyone of us like have bugs, have some stuff that doesn't work, and that we should improve, that we should adjust. So ask your users about what the shit you have in your library, and ask them what we can adjust, and provide users fast and quality, but fixes and adjustments, show that you can do it fast, and then make workshops for your users, so explain them that it's easy to use, show it to them, and also collect their feedback. And then always promote people something new and interesting. Don't stay like on the one component and then you have it and you're satisfied, and you know. So that's the step that always like make your library more popular, and then more users will use it, yeah. So, and that's all the steps, and in the final way, you know, the library is always shit because everyone is like, have some remarks, have some stuff to adjust, but if you work on it, if you work on it, if you have your mockups, if you have your work developers, and if you have the feedback, so then you have a good result in the final, I don't know, version or something. So yeah, thank you all. And that's all from our side.
Yeah, thank you.